But Layson, as the night progresses, that ache that was in your back spreads throughout your entire body. And by the time that the sun is starting to come up, you're feeling terrible. And you feel like vomiting. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
Lovely. Currently following in raw sewage is a bad idea.
Falling in what?
Raw
In
sewage.
raw
Raw
sewage.
sewage.
Ah, yes.
I would
Don't do that
say-
at home, guys.
You get Ebola.
I got
too soon, too
Ebola.
soon, man, too soon.
Oh, sorry.
What's your Constitution saving throw?
I'm looking now. Fortitude.
Yeah, Fortitude saving throw.
It's 10. I rolled a 5.
Total of 10?
No,
Okay.
I rolled a 5. 10 is my fortitude.
So just give me your total with your bonus.
5.
Okay. Total is 5. So then take 1 point of damage to your dexterity, score, and 3 points of damage to your constitution. And that's going to affect your fortitude saving throw.
Holy crap.
Yeah, like I said, you feel terrible and you start vomiting and you are in sad shape right now.
I think when you wake Raul, up for his watch, you need a little bit of healing.
Yeah, you're asleep. You can't tell him that.
But as I crawl over to Raul, I don't feel really well, man. You got to wake up and take your watch.
So I'll wake up and I'll look over him. And how's he looking right now?
He is pale. He is pale as a ghost.
I'm gonna frown, and I'm going to. I have one spell. No, I have 2 from yesterday. So I haven't meditated yet. So I'm gonna use a. What do I have? Yeah, I'll just try Cure Light Wounds. I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. So
So I will try Cure Light Wounds on him and see if it helps him out. I was like, here, hold still. Let's see if this helps. And I'll cast, and I heal him for 2 + 1, so 3 points. But he wasn't hurt. Yeah, 3 hit points. Did he take hit point damage? Just
no,
the
he did
stats.
not. But actually, come to think of it, though, you've also got to take into account for temporary hit points lost, because your constitution went down by 3 points, your modifier goes down at least 1 point. Yeah. And so you've got to take that into account with how much health you have.
Yeah, it'd lower your total HP.
Yeah, so everything that's affected by your constitution is now affected.
Well, I had no modifier, so...
So it goes into the negative modifier then.
Ugh, -1.
Yeah. So if it was your constitution score at 10 or 11?
10.
All right, it goes down to 7, which would then take your constitution modifier down to -2.
Ouch. All right, so I cast this on him. Does it seem, I don't know. Is there really much effect?
He's still white as a ghost, and he is not feeling any better.
Great. Well, I say, tell you what, try to get some rest. I'll meditate on this and see if I can think of anything else that might help you. But I'm kind of drawing a blank right now.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to rest.
guess I need to roll perception for my watch.
Yep.
Oh, 9 plus 8. 17. Spectacular.
And you're going to prepare your spells during this time?
Towards later on. Yeah, towards
the end of your watch?
Towards the end of my watch, yeah.
Okay, it's about sunup right now, just so you're aware.
Well, I might as well just do it now then. I'll do it now. I'll look around and kind of scout out around the camp and see if I notice anything, and then if everything looks good, then I'll use some meditation while I'm listening.
Okay, everything seems to look good, and you are a bit distracted by the fact that you are meditating, so, you don't get full points of awareness during your watch, as far as during the meditation hour, but nothing comes upon your camp.
Okay. I'm
and then
spell list going, did I miss anything? I don't think I have anything that can even help him.
Morwen, what time were you waking up?
I'll wait until it's been 8 hours for May, which should be around noon-ish.
Around noon, okay.
Does anyone have any kind of regular healing skills?
Wait till you wake up to ask that, but we come to the end of Morwen, and Layson, I guess that you have waken up. Well, first of all, you're tossing and turning in your sleep, so you're not getting the most restful of sleep, anyways. But I guess it would be about 8 hours of sleep if you come till noon, because yeah.
I'm really sick.
Well, yeah, so I wake him up, and so I'm going to have my spells prepped. I do have a healing proficiency, so I'm going to try to use that, I guess, and do a roll and see if I can determine what's going on with him, and see if I can help him in any way with anything going on. So I roll a 16, my healing proficiency is 6, so that's 22. Whatever that roll is going to help me with.
Diagnosis.
And you do recognize the symptoms looking over him, and this looks like it is filth fever.
Filth fever.
See, so it was a good thing that I had you wash all that crap off.
It
could have been worse.
But he spent a night in it.
I tried to get him to move on, but no. But yeah.
All right. Do I know how long this lasts, or if he needs a spell to heal him?
It just takes time for him to be able to recover from it, and you can assist in trying to treat him as best as you can, and that's a matter of basically the way the mechanics work out. Is you roll your healing proficiency, and he gets a bonus if it's high enough. You get a bonus towards his Constitution saving throws. But the way that diseases work is that you roll a Constitution saving throw every day or multiple times a day, depending on the sickness, and you have to roll consecutive saving throws that succeed.
I see. All right. Well,
and each disease has a different number.
Gotcha.
That's just that's how the game works as far as that.
So and then can we travel at all, or would that add a penalty to his saving throw?
Well, his dexterity, he's not
maybe just a short bit.
Well, you can still travel. You can still travel.
I've just got some penalties on when I do stuff.
Yeah. All right. So let's only travel half the day today, and we'll take it pretty easy. And then we'll let Layson get some rest. But let's see if we can find a better camping spot that's not quite so out in the open, if possible, before the end of the day, hopefully. All right, so I'm going to roll perception.
Which way is the river flowing?
The river is flowing to the south.
If we
All right,
could
so I rolled.
find, if we could find a raft, a boat, or anything, it'd be easier traveling.
Yeah, but we'd also be pretty exposed too.
We're pretty
I'd
exposed
really
out
rather
here.
not. But I'd really rather not get on a boat.
Okay. Well, we're pretty exposed now.
Yeah. Well, I don't
But
know.
there's
that
more
the-
places for us to go here than trying to drag you swimming through a river if we get caught.
All right. Well, let's head south. Let's continue to head south along the river.
So you're away from the road. Isn't right up next to the river right now.
So we're like in between it in the river somewhere.
Yeah, you guys have decided to camp off. You guys have been staying off of the road. You're gonna have to tell me when you came up. You came up to the road that night, and then did you cross to the other side and you're traveling on the eastern side, or did you come back and you're closer to the river traveling on the western side?
I'm saying
I thought we
south.
were close to the river.
Yeah, I think that's what our plan was to just follow
Okay.
the river down. That way we're not.
So you're currently in between the river and the road, but there's over a mile between them right now.
Right. So closer. We're gonna stay in between them. There's
Okay.
a mile between them. That way there's good distance between both of them. But we're gonna stay closer to the river overall if they split up. So
Okay.
that way we've got fresh water and stuff like that too. Keeping in mind, guys, we just had a day, so we all would be taking a ration out of our inventory as well. So.
Yeah.
All right. So I rolled 19 on my 19 plus. So I rolled 27 on my perception for our journeying for the half of the day.
Okay. You guys travel for 4 hours and you don't notice anything come your way. It's pretty quiet right now.
Question.
Yes.
Do you want me to take out 2 rations, one for feeding my dog?
Are you feeding him from your rations?
What else is he gonna eat?
Then you take out a half ration each day
A half ration?
for the dog. Yeah. Okay, so you guys travel for half the day. It's, mid-afternoon, and then you guys decide to stop.
All right.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna look around, see if we actually came to a place where there's better cover than just grass.
Right now,
My perception was 14.
Right now, it's really just the same.
Okay. So we set up camp.
How far from the road are we? Is it still about the same? 4 hours down.
I assume you guys traveled just splitting the distance between the river and the road. So
right. So the road stayed there and the river's still there.
Yeah. So about a mile between each so far. Right now.
Okay, that's fine. I don't really have ideas. Well, he needs to rest. So did you already roll your saving throw for today?
Yes, he did. He did it this morning.
Oh, okay.
You got to wait a 24-hour period.
Well, shoot. So is it going to hurt us if we keep traveling then? I'm not sure on this.
If it doesn't hurt us if it doesn't hurt me to keep traveling, let's keep going.
As far as I know, it doesn't. But I'll double check on that while you guys are traveling.
Okay.
So you guys keep going on for another 4 hours then. Okay, you reach a point where you can see off further to the south, the river is starting to curve a little bit to the east.
Okay.
And it comes towards the end of the day. Sun is starting to go down.
All right, well,
I think we should stop here.
Yeah. So let's look around. We'll try to just set up camp in a in tall grass or whatever. So if we're laying down, you can't see us from a distance. Yeah. And since he needs his rest, let's just do
The 6-hour watches.
sounds good to me. Layson, you get some rest. We'll keep watch tonight. So, and
I can take the first one.
Okay, go ahead.
oh, actually, before we do that, that only lasts a minute. That's not going to be any good. I was like, hey, I can cast resistance on him, and I was like, never mind. That's not going to do us any good. Okay.
Alright, so for the night, $13.
13. Okay.
Mm.
And you don't see anything during your watch.
So then I move over to Ryle at the end of it. Hey, it's time for you to get up, bud. I'm gonna kind of poke him in his ribs a little bit.
Okay, I got it. All right, so I'll get up and it's like quiet so far.
Yeah, so far.
All right, so I'll roll 16 plus 8 is 24. My watch.
All right. You don't spot anything during your watch either.
Alrighty. All right, so let's wake up. I'll wake them up and.
All right. The sun has
See
come
how-
up.
see how
It's been
he's
a few
feeling.
hours, and okay. So
Yeah, so it's been 12 hours now since we started.
okay. So you're trying to attend to him, and
Oh yeah,
help him out.
do I need to roll my healing?
So
for a
roll your
bonus?
healing.
Okay. 10 plus. What's my healing? Gosh dang it! All these stats. 10 plus, so 16 total.
All right. Now, Layson, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Except now
A
it's
Fortitude
like,
saving throw. You've got to
Yes.
take into account that your bonus has gone down.
now it's a 7.
It's a 7.
And I got a 9.
So you rolled 9 and it's 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just please just tell me your total score. After you roll it, you add your bonus. Tell me the score.
9.
9. Okay.
Oh, I got you. I was confused. Never mind.
I was too.
I thought it was negative for some reason.
Yeah, I'm confused. I'm getting all these numbers thrown at me. I'm like, what? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9, and then you were helping.
Yep.
Okay.
16, taking care of him during my watch and stuff,
Okay.
making sure he's comfortable and tending
He's not getting any worse at this point.
Okay, so I've been keeping him hydrated while we've been traveling too.
Right. And so you don't take any additional damage
Okay.
on this day. You're pretty much at the status quo, though. You are still feeling sick.
All right, how you feeling, Layson? Can we travel a little today?
Still sick, but I'll go.
All
Yeah.
right. Guess that
So,
5,000
let's
on your
eat
shoulder.
before we go.
All right. Eating.
By the way, I will be fast forwarding when we once Layson has recovered, then we won't be having to go through camp, the camp every day kind of thing. I'll let you know,
Yeah.
You travel so many days kind of thing, and this type of thing kind of happens. But Layson is sick at the moment, so we kind of have to do day to day.
All right, so we'll keep traveling south, following the river. Yay!
Okay.
Perception checks. 7 plus 8, 15.
11.
Okay, you do see some people traveling on the road from time to time. Not a ton, but you're off in the distance. And you do also spot at least one ship on the well, not a ship, but a river boat down on the river, down by the river.
Okay. So we would just make sure, like, we would take our time, and if we see a group of people, we kind of lay low for a few minutes
Okay.
and let them pass, and then we keep moving, kind of sneaky, and then once they're at us, not going to spot us, we'll keep moving. At least.
Okay. And I will note that you guys are moving at a slower pace, even though you are going for a full 8 hours of travel. You are having to move slower for the fact that Layson is sick.
Yeah. No problem. We'll take it easy on the poor guy. How old is Layson, by the way? I don't know that I ever remember hearing that.
I guess you'll have to ask him.
How old are you, Layson?
19, man. I'm an old guy.
Old guy. I just got a grin. Like,
do you want me to roll my handle animal to keep Chuck quiet during all of those during all of those passings?
He doesn't. He seems to be acting okay. I'm all right.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it right now.
Chuck the border collie.
But after traveling for 8 days, you've come to a point where you've been traveling for 8 hours, and nobody's come up to you. Nobody's shouted out at you. The river is getting closer to the road, though, now.
Okay. But we'll kind of hug the river, I think, more than the road.
Mm.
All right. So, yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay, so you guys set up camp then? Do another night?
Yeah. Yep. I'll take first watch.
Same deal.
All right.
My perception for tonight is 16.
Okay. You don't spot anything? And Raul, I'll just go ahead and say you don't spot anything either. Before you even roll, but I'm trying to fast forward this a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. Do my watch and my healing roll for Layson 18 plus. That was a good one. Why can I not remember this? Okay, 24 for my healing roll for him for that day.
All right, Layson, roll your Constitution saving throw. Total?
15.
Okay. You are actually starting to feel a bit better today. This morning.
Yay!
You're not completely out of the woods, but you do feel a bit of strength coming back.
Okay. I feel a little better today. How about some soup?
If you have some soup in your rations.
Man, I don't. What's a drag?
So we'll take out our ration and move on for the day.
Okay. All right, so you guys travel for the day, and you don't spot anything this day, and over the course of the day, Layson does feel like he's just getting stronger and stronger as the day goes on.
Excellent.
Sweet.
All right.
So
I feel better.
Nighttime.
But not exactly.
Better?
Over the course of the day, while you're walking, you come to a point where the road and the river have pretty much kind of met up with each other, and now they're going parallel, heading towards the south. And the river kind of curves and is heading a little bit back more to the southeast and or southwest, and the road is following it.
All right.
Right.
About how far is the road from the river?
They're like, 100 feet. It's pretty much just they're pretty much right together.
Well,
I
it
think we should cross the
but
road. Yeah, I think we should cross the road and get about, I don't know, maybe a mile away or so we can still have sight of the river, but so that we're away.
Okay. I'll agree. Let's move over. We're gonna move over to the east side of the road then, so that we're still have space to stay.
But you're still traveling off of the road.
Correct. Yeah. Well, just slowing us down, but you know,
Mhm.
you don't need to be running into any patrols. We're doing
How
random
much food?
searches.
How much food do you guys have?
10
I
and a
still
half
have.
rations.
I still have 13.
Okay.
I had given you each 6, so.
You gave me 5.
Or I gave you each 5, and I had gotten 6 extra for myself. So I started out with 16. I'm down to 13.
I'm down to 3.
What?
Oh,
I didn't grab a bunch of rations when I left. I was beating it out of town. My butt was scared.
But he had given you 5.
Yeah,
So do you not
I
have?
gave you 5.
Did you not have any in addition to that?
I didn't have any in addition to that. I have 3 now.
Okay.
I guess we can share with you if it comes to that.
All right. So you
I
guys
think I
travel.
grabbed some, or we'd be in big trouble.
You guys travel for a few days, and so after about 3 days, Layson runs out of his rations. At which point, you guys start sharing. So everybody mark down 3.
Okay. So we traveled 3 more days, you said?
Yeah, you've traveled 3 days since Layson has started feeling better.
Okay.
And then I think I'll take a day
you
to
have
feed
any
him, and then you
knowledge?
can take a day to feed him.
Does anyone have knowledge in nature who can look around for berries or roots or fruit?
I do, actually. I love
I don't.
being a bard.
Look around.
I
and see
thought
if
that
you
was
can find
because you were a ranger.
That too.
Well, yeah,
Should have,
but
like-
bardic knowledge.
Should have extra benefits.
But this is survival that you're rolling.
I thought it was knowledge nature that he just said.
Well, you've got to roll
Or
survival
we
to
could-
actually start
We
looking
could
for
go
stuff.
hunting.
I can do both.
All right. Well, yeah. Since we realize
I can roll survival and then roll nature if I want to see if it's edible. If I find anything.
Survival
That's right.
will be fine. Survival
Okay.
survival is enough. You don't have to. If survival, you know what you can eat.
Okay. And my survival is 17.
You do find. So you spend basically, the 8-hour. All right. So over the course of those days, every opportunity you got, you kind of look through, checking stuff. You get about a day's worth of rations in berries and
Foraging.
foraging.
okay.
But 1 day. That's all that it would amount to.
Okay.
Towards the end of that day, you do hear something in the distance, a little bit of rustling off in the grass.
All of us or just one of us?
Well, everybody roll perception.
Ew. 26.
10. I almost botched again.
All right, and
And
also
mine
roll,
is-
roll your stealth as well.
My perception is 20 on this.
Okay.
21 still.
16 stealth.
And my stealth is a botch.
Oh, okay. So towards the end of this day, that you hear some rustling off in the grass, and that stupid camera. And through the long grass, you see what looks like a pig, but a bit bigger, bit hairier, and it has spotted you. And it charges at you. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. It rolls at it runs at you with a squeal. That's not. That was terrible.
20. I got 20.
16.
And I got a 16.
Okay, so it is Maeve's turn first, and the thing is about 30 feet off as
30 feet off?
as it started charging at you.
Okay.
More wind, not
Well, let's pull out my longbow for one. Then can I just shoot it?
Yes.
I don't think I have anything else to do. So let's shoot that thing.
Okay, yeah, you can do that all in one turn.
shoot that thing.
I hate when it falls. 17, 18.
18. Okay, roll for damage.
What is my damage for this? Sorry, guys, new weapon. I have to get used to it. It's my, yep. 2.
Okay, so you take your shot, and the thing kind of hits it in the side, but doesn't sink in and penetrate with real damage.
Okay.
It is now obviously this is a wild boar. And it charges at Maeve now.
Morwen?
Morwen, sorry, wrong game. Oh boy.
It's okay, my
Wrong,
characters are
awesome
slightly
character.
similar.
Wrong, awesome character.
So it's running at you, and midway across the distance between you and it gets halfway, and then it kind of trips a little bit and loses its momentum, and then has to kind of like get kind of reassess where it's at.
So, does it take damage when it trips? I guess I wouldn't know that, but does it look like it hurt?
No, it just kind of lost its footing and kind of got a little bit shooken up.
I love it when our opponents roll ones.
Right?
Ryle and Layson both had a tie, correct, on your initiative?
Yeah.
Is that correct? So roll again for a tiebreaker.
13.
I roll a 1. Yeah, I think Layson goes first.
Fortunately, this is just a tiebreaker. All right,
Get those
Layson,
ones
your
out of the
turn.
way.
I'm going to take my sling and
Okay.
try to hit it with a stone or a bullet.
All right. So roll your attack.
18 plus. Oh, my combat bonus on that's 1. So 19.
All right, roll for damage.
One point of damage.
Okay. Your sling lets fly the bullet, and it kind of bounces off the thing's skull. It is now Ryle's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot out with my bow. Let's see, my roll. Is it within 30 feet?
Yes, it is now.
Okay, so my final roll then is 22.
Okay, roll for damage.
All right. Oh. D8, and I get actually, I take that back. It's a D6 plus 2 plus 1, so D6. Wow, 9 damage. I rolled a 6 plus 3.
Okay.
Plus 2 for the composite bow, and plus 1 for being within 30 feet, because I have point blank feet. What is it called?
The feet. Okay.
Yes.
So you pull back your
point-blank
composite
shot.
bow, and you're able to get some good strength on it, and you let it go, and it gets it good in the shoulder, and it squeals after that.
Didn't like that one. Oh, minus gotta take an arrow out of my inventory.
All right, Morwen, your turn.
Yay. I'm just going to attack it again. Yeah.
Just with your bow.
Yeah. 11.
Okay. And you aim at the boar and you shoot a little bit low, thinking that it's gonna charge further, and you end up shooting into the ground.
Okay.
This camera. Then the boar continues to charge at you, and it tries to gore you with its tusks, but you're able to jump out of the way before it is able to get you. It is Layson's turn. Layson. Can you hear me, Layson?
Did we lose him?
Oh, it's me. I was thinking. I was trying to. Is there any way that I can get behind this thing?
At this point, yes, it is. It is close enough.
I'm take out my short sword.
Okay.
And get behind it and try to backstab it.
All right. So roll your attack.
It's an 18 plus 2, 20.
And roll for damage.
Three.
Do you get any extra damage for the backstab?
I do, but I don't know how to figure it yet. Wait, I gotta, yeah. I get a
All
plus.
right.
I get a plus 2 because of strength, so it's actually a 5. Look up a rogue, a backstab. Because it does increase my damage.
All right. Time to look up rules. I've been letting rogues just kind of handle this on their own in the other game.
Well, that's because they really love being a rogue.
Well, we've got a whole group of rogues now. Well, mostly.
Or we might as well be.
I'm the distraction, okay? I'm not meant to be stealthy, even though I do have a pretty good stealthiness to me.
I actually really like the cleric combo. It works out.
Brayden,
way
if
better
you could
than
also look up the rule on this,
Sure.
for,
What
just
am I
so that
looking up?
we can find it quicker. The backstab for the rogue.
Okay, classes. Yes. Rogue. Sneak attack. Is that what we're looking at here?
Yes.
All right.
Plus 2d6.
Extra damage is 1d6 at first level and increases by 1d6 every 2 rogue levels thereafter.
Okay, so it's 1d6 right now because you have to get
Okay.
to level 3 to make it 2.
Okay.
All right, so add that to it.
7.
All right, you step behind this boar and you skewer it with your short sword, and it lets out a or wee, and it goes to the ground, and it's just kind of on the ground. It's twitching and bleeding out.
Yay!
So I give it a little coup de grace behind the ear.
Okay. All right. And and then after that, it twitches as you pull your sword out because you had it in its nervous system, and then
All right.
and it's dead. It stopped moving.
Great. Now let's skin it, get all of its meat, and get out of here.
Okay, survivalist, go for it.
Go ahead.
Right. Me. So 22.
22 on your survival. Okay.
Yep.
So you're basically able to. You've got the skill to skin it, and you do. Where are you gonna put all this meat? It's bloody raw
Right now,
boar meat.
I'm thinking, how late is it in the day?
It's late afternoon, getting close to evening.
Let's cook it.
Yeah, so I think it's safe. No one will really. They might see the smoke, but they shouldn't see the actual fire if it's daytime. If it's just a small one, we should cook the meat and get it on.
Okay. Well, I think that at this point we should take a break, and you guys are going to cook your meal, and then we'll come back in about 5 minutes, and
Sounds
we'll
good to me.
should be able to get you guys to your destination within
By
that
the
time,
way,
I think.
a couple things from chat I wanted to say. Or
Sure.
shout out. There's a Karua who was commenting on Morwen being a good distraction because she has 17 charisma, which means she is hot.
I am.
And then-
I am very hot.
And then Owlbreaker was asking how much a soundboard was.
Oh,
Curiosity.
yeah, it depends on what you buy.
Yeah.
So,
I told her I wasn't sure. Anyway, everyone else seems to be having a good time. So yeah, 5 minutes, guys. We'll be right back.
all right, and thank you
Thanks
guys for
for-
hanging out with us. We'll be
Yeah,
back soon.
Having fun.